Now we should be live. Let's quickly check it. Let's quickly check audio and font size as well. Okay, things are working fine as expected. So today I have added this keystrokes as well. So where you can see the keystrokes, whatever I'm typing right now. Hello everyone, welcome to the another stream where we'll be talking about these workflows. So actually this is going to be a series, right? Where in this workflow series I'll be talking about the different tools which we can use in our day-to-day life, right, to improve our workflow, right, and just make a little bit easier our life, right. So today we are going to check the tool called Lazygit. Actually, I planned this stream yesterday, and I was thinking that I'll just explain everything fastly, how fastly you can do everything, whatever the Git operations are, right? But I I actually demoed it somewhere, and then I saw that it becomes a little bit tricky and not understandable. So if I just do rapidly and speak everything, teach everything rapidly, right? So for that reason, I took a break. I postponed it for today, and here we are right now. So what we will do is I'll slowly walk you through everything what you can do with this tool, right? And today I'll be only focusing on the simple stuff which we use in day-to-day life, like things like rebase, patch implementation, or interactive rebasing, right? All this cherry picking, all this stuff I will show you in the next stream, right? So first of all, what is Lazygit, right? So let me search Lazygit. What we get. So if I search the Lazygit, you can see here this Jesse. This is the guy who is the creator of this Lazygit tool, and he has actually built a lot of Lazygit tools, lazy tools like lazy Docker, lazy npm, lot of other things. But this is the best creation, I would say. I really love it. It's good. So it's just a simple terminal UI for Git commands, and I'll show you shortly how things works there. So let's do let's I'll walk you through. Okay, here you see installation part, right? So how you can install this. This tool is actually available on most of the operating systems like Linux, basically everything, Linux, Windows, Mac, all this stuff, right? So in every operating system you can just install Ubuntu, Ubuntu, Conda. This project is actually written in Go language, so that's why you can just use Go and build this project as well. That is also a possibility. uh, today I'm using my Mac, so I'll be using this home brew install, right? Brew install command. If you are on Mac, you need to first tap this cask, then this command will be available. So then that way you can do that, right? Run this command first, and after that you run this command, and then if we go to the terminal and type lazygit, this command should be available, right? So to demonstrate these operations, let's go to open source directory. Do I have any Lazygit library? Yes, I have. So I was practicing some stuff. Let's remove it, or let's keep it, man. Let's keep it, and I'll show you how things are there. So git. So usually when you check out, right, what you do, git checkout. In this case, main, right? Here you are, right? Now, since you have this tool installed, you can type lazygit. It will appear like this. If you have bigger monitor, it should look like this, right? But to look better, this font size and everything, so I have zoomed in few of the things just to look better on the stream itself, right? So this is the tool, right? Okay, so once you have installed it, and if you are in a git directory, right, you can simply type lazygit, and basically this is too long, so I have set up an alias for this, that is lg, lazygit. Lg stands for lazygit, right? So whenever I type lg, that means simply lazygit only, right? And q for quit. So whenever I go inside this lazygit tool, if I want to go back, you can see here at the bottom, q means quit. So I can just press q, it will quit this tool, right? I'll show you how you can just move around just using keyboard, right, in this tool, and then we can just talk about this git operations, right? So let's open tool again, right? Here, if I minimize it, right, or like zoom out a little bit, so you can see here we have multiple sections. So I hope you can see my cursor, right? So this is the status. Then here we have files. Here we have local branches. Here we have commits, and at the bottom you have stash section. Okay, and at the on the right side, it is basically based on this whatever context you are right now. Based on that, it will show things there on the right side, right? Here you can see this is green bar, green highlighted border, right? Green highlighted border here. So this is actually this means that you are currently on this tab. Think of it as a tab only. It makes sense, right? So let me zoom in a little bit, and I hope this is good. Okay, seems like this is good. So now let's quit. Let's go inside. Now once you log in, once you go inside this tool, you will see this files menu. Now if you want to go to the next tab, right, so what you can do is you can type L, right? Once you type L, or you can use arrow keys as well. So basically just type left and right arrow keys, and then you can just switch between in between these tabs easily, right? And when you are in this tab, for example in the branches, right, so now you want to move in between these branches, so then you can use this up and down arrow key, right? But you will move your hand from the first position to this like complete right side, and then you will just use arrow keys. This is not good, right? So what you can do is instead you can type H and L. H for previous, L for next, right? That way you can just without moving your hand, you can just navigate these tabs, right? And let's suppose you are in this commit tab and you want to go up and down, right? So you can just use J and K. So J means go down, K means up. You can just give it a try for 2-3 days, and it will be quite easy, right? It will just fit in your subconscious mind, and then you will start using it, right? Give it a try for 2-3 days. If you feel that it is difficult, then you can use arrow keys as well. But I would highly recommend use this HJKL. Okay. Now I'm in the branches, right? So in your day-to-day life, what you will do is you will have a main branch or master branch, right? In this case, we have a main branch, but you might have master branch as well, right? Master branch or release branch, that is for production. Then you will have a develop branch. Let's delete those branches. I am actually I have already created this project, right? So that's why I have this commits and all. Uh, Actually, obviously this is the case. So I'll just walk you through in a different order, right? So for example, now you want to delete these branches, right? So what you can do is you can just press D, right? It will ask you, are you sure you want to delete this branch? Press enter, right? It says it is fully not merged. This feet 8 branch is not yet merged to the main branch, right? So that's why it is asking you again, are you really sure you want to delete it? Yes, delete it. Do the same for feet 7. Let's do the let's delete this develop branch as well. Now you're creating your project. Now you want to create the new branch. Let's type N. So whenever you are in this local branch scope, you type N, right? It will show you the window where you can just type the name of the branch. In this case, we want to create a develop branch, right? Now you can see here, this is star there, right? This star means you have checked out to this branch, right? Now, suppose you want to check out to the main branch, right? So what you will do is you'll just press J to go down and then press space, right? When you press space, so then this branch is actually selected and then you are now checked out to this branch, main branch, right? And to show you that, if I quit, so you can see here I'm on the main branch, right? Then I'll go inside, I'll go to this branches section, I'll just check out to the develop branch and quit. You see here I'm in the develop branch, right? So really easy way, right? The best part of this Lazygit tool is you have really one or two keywords you have to type and then key characters you have to type, and then you can just do a lot of operations quite easily, right? So this is how you can create the branch. This is how you can check out to the branch, right? Now let's create from the develop branch, let's create a new branch where we will be developing some feature, right? So let's type again f feed and then let's the feature is YouTube demo, right? Oh, sorry. I'm just typing the commit message. I should be typing the feature name, branch name. Let's do YouTube demo. Let's call it like this, right? So now I'm in this branch. I'll type Q to quit. Open any editor you want, right? So let's create a youtube.txt file. Here you type something. You're writing really awesome to really awesome feature, right? You're done with your feature, right? You again go inside this tool. Now you can see here it's coming as a red, right? Red means it's not staged, right? Basically, usually what you do is you do git add all. Like for example, if you do git status first, you will see that this file is not staged. Then you can just do git add and this YouTube file, and then if you do git status again, you can see that same thing is added in the staging area, right? But there are a lot of keystrokes, right? To reduce that, what you will do, you will do GST for git status, GAA for git add all, right? But then there is again a simpler way. Go inside this Lazygit tool. Now you type space, right? This file is unstaged now. If I type space again, this file is staged now, right? Now I'll queue it and let's open any another file, and let's say you're modifying this file as well, right? And go inside this Lazygit tool again. Now you see that this is still in red. That means it is not staged, right? So you can again press space to stage it. But let's imagine you have a lot of files, right? You will not go inside all the files and then stage it, right? So simply what you can do is you can type A. So it will toggle all the staged files to unstaged. If I press A again, it will toggle all the unstaged file to stage again, right? So this is how you can toggle this status of the branches files, right? Unstaged files. Then What if you want to only commit like some part of this code, right? So for example, let's say you don't want to commit this feat1.txt, right? So what you can do is simply you can just press space, right? And once you press space, then you only have this youtube.txt stage. You can type C, right? And it will just ask you commit message, like for example feed added awesome youtube .txt. I don't know what I'm typing, but yeah, awesome youtube.txt. Okay, now if I press enter, you can see only that file or only those changes are committed. And to prove you that, let's use this H and L. So H means previous, L means next. So let's go to next one, and here in the commit section, you can see this this commit is there, right? Which we added just now, right? Now what if you accidentally committed something, right? Now what you can do is you can go to the commit itself where you want to reset everything, right? In the real world you will just do soft reset. If you completely want to remove everything from your staging area or from your computer itself, right? So then you can do hard reset. Hard reset is not it is dangerous, right? So be cautious about it. So when you do it, so let's imagine you want to unstage or remove everything till feat 3, right? So you go to this branch, this commit, sorry, and then what you do is you press G, right? It will show you a pop-up where you can just like have 3 options: soft reset, soft reset, mixed reset, and hard reset. Hard reset will not use, right? So I'll go for soft reset. Press S, right? Now you can see we have removed those 2 commits. And now if I go back to the file section, you can see here all those files were committed, right? Those files are there, right? Now what I can do is I can press A. It will toggle all the files as stage. I can press C. I can just type added awesome feature, right? If I go to this branches again, now you can see we have this commit and we have removed all the previous commits. So this is kind of a good way where you want to crush or like you have multiple commits, right? Like for example, today you are working on something, you add a work in progress commit, tomorrow you add in work in progress commit, and after 2 days or 3 days or once you complete the feature, right? So you want to squash everything and you can do it. This is the simplest way. And obviously I'll tell you how we can do interactive rebasing and all this stuff as well. But now we'll go step by step slowly with simple features, right? Now you know like how you can add those files or like soft reset those files and then create a new commit on top of those changes, right? But what if I want to know like what was actually really added when this commit was added, right? So I can simply press enter, right? And when I press enter, right? So at that moment you can see here I only added this feat.txt. A means like it got added, right? M means it got modified, and this is a standard stuff you can see on GitHub or GitLab or Git documentation, right? There you can see that we are using the same terminology here as well, so it should be good, right? So you can see here we have added this commit, right? This custom patch thing I'll explain later. It is a little bit advanced, but yeah, we'll go slowly, right? And what if you want to go back, right? You can simply press escape. Once you press escape, it will go back. I will press escape again, it will go back again, and now I'm on the UI where I was, right? Now imagine let's reset these changes because I want to work with this, right? So let's reset it and let's go back, and you can see here in the file section we have this, right? Now what you want to do is you have, okay, do we have any file where we have multiple changes? Okay, So now let's imagine, let's untoggle everything, right? So everything is not unstaged now. I want to only commit like in this YouTube file. Okay, first I want to show you how we can scroll up and down, right? So now you can see here, whenever I'm scrolling, it is showing me these files, right? And basically, if that file changes are too small, so you will see it here itself, right? But what if those small file changes are too big, right? You see that scroll bar appeared, right? How you can scroll up and down? So you can simply do Control D, right, to go down, Control U for up. Okay, simple is that. You can just go to any file and just do Control D and U. You can just scroll these files, right, and you can see all the diffs, right? Then what I want to show you is, like, for example, let's say this youtube.txt file, we have lot of code inside this file, right? But the thing is, I want to only stage these two lines, right? So what I'll do is, I'll go to this line, SDF. I'll press space. So you can see here, this is unstaged area. It moved to the staging area, right? Don't worry, it might sound scary or difficult, uh, but I'm trying to show you these things. Please try it once. It's super easy. If you use this, right, if you use this tool, there's no way back, right? And yeah, it is super awesome. So I can just press again space. What if I want to select a range, right? So then in that case, I can just do Shift V, and then I can just use K and J and K, right, to select bunch of stuff, and then I can just press space. Now you see here, all these file changes are added here, right? If I scroll down, you can see here, these are the changes we don't want actually, right? Now what if you accidentally added something in the staging area, right? Then in that case, if you want to move from this tab to another, that staging areas tab, you can just press tab, right? It moves the focus to the staging area. Now for example, let's say you don't want this plus F, right? So you can just do press there, so it will get back added to this staging area, unstaged area. And let's remove this as well. Let's remove this as well, and this as well. Okay, these four lines are okay, right? Now I want to go back to the unstaged area. I'll just press escape, right? Now I'm in these files context, right? And you can surely see what is the staged area, what is the unstaged files, right? Now you want to commit, right? Just press C, and let's add uh, uh, partial commit. Let's name it partial commit, right? And I'm done with that. And let's scroll down. You can see these changes are still there. I can scroll down and go to this commit changes, right? You can see that commit is there. I can press enter, go inside. You will see all the files there listed, right? And then you can still see what are the changes happened or added there, or added or removed there while that commit was merged or committed, right? That code was committed. Let's do escape, go back, go to this YouTube feature branch, right? So far you are working on this YouTube feature branch, right? So now let's do rapidly few things, right? I want to commit all these four files in a different commit, right? I'll just add this like this, YouTube txt added, right? And let's say feed 4 added. Let's do this, feed 3 added. Let's do this. Maybe inside this file I want to remove this, right? Then I can just press tab, right? I'll press enter again. I'm on unstaged area. This I want to completely remove. This is gibberish code. For example, there are console logs or something, right? So what I'll do is, I'll just do delete for D. So it will just revert all these files, or it will just remove these changes completely, right? And that's why it is giving you this warning. And you can just disable it, but I don't like to disable it because I want to I want to get these warnings, right? So I can just press D couple of times and press enter, and now I'm good, right? I can press escape again. I mean, again file context area, right? I can press C and then feed one, add it. Now if we go to this local branches, no, sorry, local commits, you can see here I have quickly added all these commits with proper messages, right? And specific code. So you might have seen like we have a lot of code changes, we are working on something, right? And then sometimes we get confused like what we should commit there, because we are doing a lot of things there, and this is not the right way to commit actually. Whenever we commit, we should have some proper commit message, uh, so whatever is done inside this commit, so this way you can use it in your day-to-day life and take benefit of it, right? Now I'll go back to this. Now you see that here I've already completed these changes, right? Now I want to create a pull request, right? So let me check git remote hyphen v. Okay, I've added this remote, so I can go to this branch and just press shift P, means capital P. So if I press capital P, it will ask me where do you want to push these changes, right? So I can just do origin. It's zoomed out, that's why it is not looking good. Let me zoom out a little bit, right? Now you can see, right? Hopefully you can see. Now I can type origin, Pete, YouTube, demo. I'm typing all this. It will, you will see these things automatically populated, and it will show you all the proper suggestions as well. I'm typing this completely because on the GitHub itself, we don't have. Let me go to my GitHub and search for lazy. This is the demo, right? If I go here, you can see here I only have this main and develop branch. We don't have any feature branch, right? From which we can just create a pull request. So that's why it is asking me where should I push, right? So I'm pushing it to this upstream. Let's push it. Now it's pushing all the changes, right? Now this pushing is done. You can see the tick mark here, right? So if we go to this GitHub, you can see here this branch is pushed, right? Now what if you want to create the branch, right? Create a PR, sorry. So you can just press O, small o. In this Lazygit tool, everything matters. This caps, capital letters and uppercase letters and lowercase letters are different actually. Both have different meaning, right? So shift, for example, shift P means push, right? The capital P means push, but if you use the small p or lowercase p, right, so that means pull, right? And I'll show you that as well. So I've already pushed the code. I can press O. So when I press O, you can see here it created this pull request panel, and I can just simply click on this create pull request button, and here you can see that all these things are done there, right? I can simply create the pull request. But you can see here it showed me this main branch, right? What if you want to create your PR against develop branch, right? Let's close this. Let's keep this open like this, and this time you press shift O, right? If you press shift O, it will ask you, do you want to go with this default branch, or do you want to go with this, like select any particular branch, right? So in this case, I don't want to go with the default branch. I want to select one, right? I'll select one. Now you see here you have a couple of suggestions. You can fuzzy search here. I don't think so fuzzy is possible, but you can just search and type out the things, and you can just narrow down your suggestions, right? And then press enter. Now if you see here, this pull request is actually pointing to develop branch. If you are not able to see it, I'll zoom it out. I hope you can see it now. You see here, and you see here the partial commit message is there, and then you can just create this pull request. Let's say we create this pull request, and let me zoom out again. Here you see all this commit message, and for example you did all this review part is going on, your senior is reviewing your code, you have addressed all these comments, right? And then basically what whenever you do changes, like for example, let's go here, and let's say this is wrong, right? It should be STF only, right? So this is in the feat 1 file, so let's go to feat 1 file, right? And this should be only STF, right? Let's quit, go inside. Now you should be already in the YouTube branch, right? YouTube demo branch. So just add address review commands, right? And then shift P to push, right? You can see here, if I go to browser, you can see here refresh, it should be updated. Do it, man. Why it's taking so much time? Okay, now you see these comments are addressed, and now after all these comments are addressed, you can merge these changes, right? So let's merge these changes. Now delete this branch either, right? Let's go to this Lazygit demo again. Now you see here in the develop branch we have some recent changes, right? Now obviously those changes are not present in your machine, right? So then you can go to this local branches, go to the develop branch, just like how you can check out, just press F space, right? And now I have already checked out to develop branch. Now I want to fetch those changes, right? Because I am already in this develop branch, right? So I'll just press F, right? Fast cannot fast forward. Okay, I have some setting. Okay, let me disable that for some time. Git config. Let's remove this. Okay. Here now I want to pull these changes. Which branch? Develop branch, obviously. Now it is trying to pull all the changes. Now you can see here all the changes are pulled, right, locally. And if you want to check that and or confirm that, you can just press L, go to this commit ref log, and you can see here your PR got merged here, right? This commit message, and all these changes should be there, right? Now you can just delete this branch. To delete this branch, what you can do, I showed you the first thing, right? Just press D and then delete, and bang, you're done with this branch, right? And since you have these latest changes in this develop branch, you can just type N again and create the new branch. Let's feature something, I don't know, something, right? And here we are. So just for recap, right? I think I was talking, I was showing you a lot of things. Let's do a recap first. 2-minute recap, right? How we can install this Lazygit. I showed you that. Just search for Lazygit. This is the guy, JC. I don't know how I might pronounce it wrongly. So this is the guy. If you want, I can paste this into the chat, no? Okay, let me paste it into the chat. Just 1 minute. Won't take much time. Paste, bang. So this is the repository, right? This is the repository. Here you can see installation, right? It points to the correct installation details as well. So this is the Lazygit tool. which you can use in your day-to-day life, right? I'll show you, like, once you are comfortable with these things, right, I'll show you the next step how you can do that, right? But before wrapping, let's do a quick recap. How we installed it from here, right? Now, how you can type or go inside this tool fastly. Just create a alias. I have LG. Just open that. We have four tabs, five tabs: status, stash, commit, local branches, local files, and then stash, right? To navigate, you can just use H and L, or you can use arrow keys as well, right? To navigate in between the commits, you can just use H, J, and K, or up and down arrow, right? If you want to see the changes inside this commit, you just press enter and you will see all the files and what are the changes were there. You want to go back, just press escape, right? Now you want to create a new branch, just press N, type something, bang, you are in this branch. You have created this branch successfully. You want to check out to another branch, just press space. Space is actually really important. Space is used everywhere. It is just whenever you want to select something, right? Just press space. It should do these things, right, for you. I can check out to any branch quite quickly, right? If you want to delete any branch, just check out to this branch and then delete this branch. Fine, bang, deleted. You want to create this pull request, press O. Yeah, you're creating this pull request. Since you don't have any changes, it is showing like this, but surely in your workflow you will have the changes. Now you want to create a pull request with specific branch. You can do that. Just do it like this. Now you see here, I actually selected the different option. That's why it is showing me develop to fit something, right? Now go to this, how you can reset the changes. Go to the commit message. Let's say till this point you want to reset something, press G. Yes, everything is resetted. Now you can see everything is in my staging area. I can press C to commit. Let's commit with pull message, right? And now we can see this commit message is newly added. Now since you have these changes, you have changed the git history, right? You have deleted the existing commits. Now your local history is changed, so obviously it will show you that we have new changes, one new commit locally, and 9 new changes on the upstream, right, on the GitHub, right? So in this case, if you do capital P, now because these histories are changed, right, local history is changed and this upstream history is different. That's why it is asking you to force push, right? Do you want to force push? Yes, obviously I know what I'm doing, right? So here it is trying to push things, right? If I want to pull anything, pull any branch, I can just press P. It is now pulling, right? We just pushed and pulled, right? Delete this branch, press D, bam. In your day-to-day workflow, for example, let's create this scenario. I will show you how you can use stashing, right? So I hope this is, let me make it bigger, right? Let's open, let's say you are working on this branch, you are adding some cool feature, right? And then someone came and told you, bro, you have some bug in your code. Okay, so what you will do? So before this, what you will do is whatever you are doing their work, right? You do git status, right? Then you do git add all the files, and then you just put it into the stash, and then you check out to the different branch, right? And then unstash it, right? Lot of steps, right? So what you can do is simply just press LG. I think it's too huge now. This is good. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so now in this case, I can just simply go to the branches, go to the main branch, just press space. It will ask you, right? Because it knows that this is the usual thing for developer, right? So just stash things, check out to the different branch, and then unstash things again, right? So it is asking you, do you want to do it automatically? Yes, obviously. Let's just press enter, and in this case you have merge conflicts, right? So it is showing you that you have some merge conflicts, and press enter. Let's go and see what merge conflicts we have, right? And this is cool. Actually, this solving this merge conflict I'll teach you uh, in this second part as well. But since we have this, right, so we can just explore this option. So if I zoom out a little bit, you can see here, this upstream changes, and then you have this stage changes, right, at the bottom. I'll zoom in again. You can see here you have two options, and whenever you use J and K, or up and down arrow, you can see what changes you want to have, right? Basically, when you selected these upstream changes, it is highlighting those changes. You can just simply press space, and it will select those changes. If you select the below one and just press B, then just press space, it will select those changes. But what if you want to select both the changes? So you can just press B in that case. Let's type B, and bam, your that conflict is now solved. Now how you can resume it, right? How you can resume your operation, because you were in between something, right? So let's type M, and now you can see here you have these changes, right? So you can just type let me go where I was. Okay, auto stashing. We were in the auto stashing, and now you see here we have stashed those things. Okay, I mixed two things. So now your merge conflict is solved, and you have those changes stashed there, right? In the main branch, you are developing something, and those changes are there inside this staging area. But what if you want to put it somewhere and later you want to pop it out, right? Just press, like, whenever you have those files staged, right? So you can just press S to stash those changes, right? Now I'm on the main branch. Let's call it feed stock geeky. Hey, hi bro. So this is good. Yeah, this is actually good. Yeah. So I'm just streaming like how you can use Lazygit for faster workflows. Let me know if you want to know anything or share anything. So you can just type any name, feed name, and now you can see, but not clear for someone who is going to see for the first time. Obviously, actually that is the reason I planned it yesterday, and I was thinking that I'll just show how fastly we can do things, right? Then I postponed this stream to today, and then I thought that, okay, if someone is new, right, how he or she can handle this UI, right? So that's why I'm explaining simple things today, how we can just stage unstage things, uh, check out to different branches, push, pull, resolve merge conflict is kind of advanced. I saw that it came here, so that's why I showed you, but I'll show that, I'll explain that again in the next stream as well. Now we are talking about stashing, right? So you can see here at the bottom in the stashing area, here you can see here those stashes are added. In any case, let's say you forget something, right? Let's say you forget something, what was the key, right? So if you see here at the bottom, there is X, right? X for menu. So it is quite smart. So whenever your cursor is on staging area or commit area or local branches, or you do something, right? So it understands that context, and then if you press X, it will show you only those relevant shortcuts, right? So now in this case, you can see, what if I want to pop out these changes? I can press G. I want to completely delete this, I can just press D. Or what if I have unstashed changes, right? This is kind of cool actually. So what if I want to unstash these changes, and but I want to commit as well, right? Create a new commit. I'll show you both. Okay, so let's pop out. Yes, I want to pop out. Like you can see here in the file, you can see these file changes are there. Cool. Right. Let's put it into the staging area, stash area again. Let's stage it, then press S. Then let's give it a name, feet one. Then we go here. You can see here. Now I can just press X again to see all these options available for me. Now this time I'll just use this new branch. You don't need to go into X and then type this, right? So I can just I'm outside of this staging area. I have this feet one stage stash. I want to create the new commit with, right? I can just press N. It will ask me the new branch. uh, let's create the stash branch. And you can see here you have the stash branch. And if we go here, you can see your changes are there, right? How you can go and change the check the div. You can just press, now to go back you can just press escape, right? I press entered. I went into this branch and checked all these commits. So I'm in this commit section now. Automatically went there. I don't need to press H and L. I want to see what file changes were done there, right? So I can go to any commit, right? And in this case, this was the commit which we added, right? I can press enter again. Now it will show me all the files which were actually modified. Then after that, I can just press Control D to scroll down, Control U for up, and that's it. Just press escape couple of times, and then if you want to quit, just press Q. So today we understood like how you can install this Lazygit, how you can stage unstaged all these files, and a lot of other cool stuff. In the next part, we will be talking about some advanced stuff where we will be doing interactive rebasing, cherry picking, merge conflict solving, a lot of other things. So, yep. So, see you in the next one. So, till then, happy coding. Bye bye.